Erica, stop now. Why did you?
Continue saying what you're saying.
So my own issue is the fact that Erica, stop.
On Sunday, September 7, 2020, the social media space rained insults, tears, beef, clout, and of course, motivational speeches because what ordinarily should have been a night of peace for disqualified lockdown housemate Erica became one full of disgrace. Indeed, the saying that protocols will be broken for one when it's their time is true. Erica's disqualification is coming on the heels of her breaking several Big Brother's rules, including threatening to kill fellow housemate Laycon, denying the deputy head of house access to sleep in the head of house lounge, pouring water on the bed, and peeping to talk to the reality TV show production team. She must have been dying to meet Kayode. While how she managed to win herself a disqualification instead of the 85 million grand prize is still a subject of controversy, it is quite obvious that her obsessive entanglement with fellow housemate Kidwire, disagreement with alcohol, interference of the table shaker master Ebuka, and Erica's urgent need for a shrink may have facilitated it. Interestingly, following Erica's disqualification, she managed to break 2 records of the Big Brother Naija reality TV show. Although her fans, the Elites, tried to rain on her parade by comparing her to Thatcher, Titans have helped straighten the records in her favor. I bet at this point you're wondering what record Erica must have broken. Stay tuned as we will be focusing on how Erica's disqualification gave her an opportunity to break the reality TV show record. Hello guys, it's TCode here for African Glitz.
Erica,
Yes, Big Brother.
as we approach the end of the season, do you consider yourself a finalist?
Yes, I do. Because I want it so bad, and there's no point wanting something if you don't believe you can even get it in the first place. I believe I am good enough.
Erica, whose full name is Erica Ngozi Nlewedim, is a Nigerian actress and commercial model. She was born on the 13th of March 1994 to Obi Uwonkolo and Christian Eric Nlewedim. Although she hails from Abia State, she was born and brought up in the city of Lagos, single-handedly by her mother. According to her, she has only met with her father once, as he abandoned her and her mother even before she was born. Interestingly, Erica is the only child of her parents. Following a primary school education, she proceeded to Command Secondary School, Ikeja, for her secondary school education and later Covenant University, where she would earn a first degree in business administration and management. Erica started a modeling career in 2014 when she participated in the 2014 Most Beautiful Girl in Nigeria pageant. Despite not winning the pageant, she won the award for Miss Photogenic. Ever since, the ex-beauty queen has modeled for top brands such as Zaron Cosmetics, Diamond Bank, Etisalat, Stanbic IBTC, Globalcom, Jumia, Hollandia, and many others. Following her first film appearance in the popular TV series Secrets and Scandals in 2017, she has gone on to star in other movies like Win or Lose, Fractured, Dead Right, Royal Castle, Once Upon a Night, and most recently, Hire a Woman. Seeing how well she was doing in the movie-making industry, she moved to Met Film School in London to study screen acting. Erica is undoubtedly the second most popular lockdown housemate after Laycon. Following her emergence into Biggie's house in July, sadly, or should we say interestingly, Erica became the most controversial housemate. Her controversies began when she chose Kidwire over Laycon for a romantic relationship. While she is physically attracted to Kidwire, she is only mentally attracted to Drumstick Laycon, who she had the most natural connection with initially. Soon, she earned the name Gold Digger for pressuring a romantic partner Kidwire to promise her assurance after the end of the show. However, this didn't stop her from adding porn star to her career prospects, as she mentioned once in a conversation that she had been having marathon sex with Kidwire while acting various sex styles including monkey style. Regardless, this didn't stop her from winning, as she won the head of house position twice, a feat still unbeaten. Again, during her reign as head of house, she stepped on many toes and got into several fights. Other housemates gladly regarded her as proud, arrogant, and power drunk. But like one whose village people had concluded on a matter, being the head of house did not save her from getting 2 strikes, a final warning and a 3rd strike for whispering to Kidwaya and spending nights in the head of house lounge against Biggie's rules. Erica got her first 2 strikes. She was later caught on camera flipping a middle finger alongside Kidwaya before a camera and got a final warning from Biggie, and the 3rd strike became her undoing. How did she get there? Many believed that it all began when Ebuka, in his usual attempt to shake tables in the house at the previous week, asked Laycon if his comments about Erica trying to kiss him severally were true, and he affirmed it. But Erica, who had made it clear to everyone in the past that she was only mentally attracted to Laycon, was insanely offended by these comments and was convinced that Laycon was using her to trend. She tried to get Laycon to talk about the comments, but he refused to have a conversation with her. Well, only for her to go back to the issue just hours after the Gordon-sponsored Saturday night party. Suddenly, a presumably drunk Erica began raining insults on Laycon, calling him a fool and coward. She accused him of lying that she tried to kiss him and using her to trend. Without letting the matter rest, she began body shaming him by calling him ugly, a broomstick, while describing him further as a drumstick. During this altercation, Laycon remained mute while Kidwaya tried calming her down. In no time, she pounced again on Kidwaya and Prince for being two-faced and not supporting her. Then she moved to the head of house lounge and splashed water on the bed to ensure her deputy, Prince, didn't sleep there. Like a gracious soul, Prince was prepared to sleep there, but she asked him to go away and said that Nengi dropped him, Tolani Badge dropped him, and she is also dropping him. She then described him as the biggest mistake she ever made. She further cursed her parents, saying that she didn't ask to be born but for her parents' mistake, while saying that when she needed a therapist, no one came to her aid. Realizing all the atrocities she had caused, she packed her bags in preparation to be disqualified. The following day, at the advice of Ozo, she apologized to all the housemates. Is Laycon's comment truly what led to this altercation? Well, many viewers are of the opinion that it is not but Kidwaya's budding attraction to Nengi and he flirting with her openly during the party. Let's take a peep into what happened. At some point during the party, Kidwaya was flirting with Nengi. Immediately Erica sighted them. She stood up to mark her territory as she went between them and kissed Kid, who didn't return the favor as he was engrossed in his conversation with Nengi. Later that night, Erica went to talk to Nengi about being too close to a man, but Nengi made it clear to her that if she wants Kidwaya, she would have made a move on that a long time ago. According to Nengi, she has known Kidwaya even before the show. According to many, Nengi and Kidwaya budding romance is what got Erica frustrated and not Laycon's comments. It was just the scapegoat to unleash all that venom. Record breaker. Well, Erica's disqualification did enable her to break records. She is the first head of house in the history of the show to be disqualified. You can argue with your keypads, but even Anthony Joshua and Buhari combined cannot beat this record. Also, she is the first housemate to be disqualified because of her love interest. You know, when Erica was disqualified, she was being compared to Thatcher and her successes, but Titans put an end to the comparison, saying that their queen was not disqualified for being digmatized, but because she didn't like what she hated.
I have apologized to the housemates before leaving the house, and I would like to apologize to everybody who watched the show, all my supporters, the fans, my family, my friends. I am very sorry for my actions.
Would you say Erica brought her own downfall? Do you think a relationship with Kidwaya will carry on outside the house? And lastly, do you think Erica will be as successful as Thatcher after being disqualified?
The lesson I've learned from staying in the house is that I should be fine with being alone. I noticed that I wasn't fine being alone, but now I know that I have to be fine
Voice your opinion in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, please like and comment. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell sign for new video notifications. Also, check out our channel to view more interesting African stories and news we know you'll like. Thanks for watching and see you on our next one.